haven't congratulated you yet.
¿Podéis dejar de joderme la vida con... De verdad, ¿eh?
He's my favorite TV star.
Thanks to you, Kurt's finally had a reason to watch something other than the fast food channel.
Soy mejor en vivo y en directo. En televisión exageran todo.
Television likes to exaggerate. I am also happy to assist with cases that are not cut out for media break. Can you tell me what happened here?
Nasty murder. The victim is a white female, mid-20s, identified as Casey Carmel. Had a
¿Esa no
history
era la
of
que han
petty
robado
crime
el
and
coche?
prostitution, but believe it or not, that's her real name.
Any leads?
The case is closed. OCP won't spend a single dime on the murder of a prostitute.
Cost optimization. Fancy name for we don't give a shit about poor people.
So if you were to look around the crime scene, you would potentially be exposing OCP to extra costs.
If you want to do that, be our guest.
¿Ese sin techo está involucrado?
Is that homeless man considered a suspect?
Nah, we know the guy. You can rule him out.
The guy's a loon, a mental patient. He thinks that aliens dumped the body here.
Talk to him if you want. Just prepare to hear a tall tale about green people.
Me parece bien. ¿Qué opinas del asesinato?
Do you have any thoughts about that?
¿Alguna idea? ¿Alguna historia?
I bet the girl was killed somewhere else, and the body was only dumped here. And we got the tire tracks, drag marks. If we find a car that matches, we'll find our perp. Yeah, I guess the perp had his hands covered in some green-blue guacamole-ish goo. The body's covered in it.
Why does it always come back to food with you? Anyway, we need to do a proper analysis.
Me voy ya.
I
Voy a
will
hacerme la
look
pele, me voy a
around.
traer el pairo.
We must bring the murderer to justice.
Vale. Investiguemos pues. Visión de Robocop. Activa la visión de Robocop usando L2 para resaltar a objetivos y obtener objetos importantes del entorno. Puedes investigar esos objetos y usarlos en combate. ¿Te imaginas que puedo usar a la prostituta de objeto? Que puedo cogerla de la pata y hacerle ¡pah! A ver. Lo primero en la cabeza, un disparo en la cabeza.
Blood traces on the ground indicate she was dragged.
No me deja analizar. Ah, vale. Un headshot. Traumatismo de caída con forma geométrica. Ah, no, no es un headshot, es un golpe.
Possibly a hammer.
Le aviento la cabeza con un martillo. Esto no tiene pinta de ser nada importante. ¿Sangre?
Her heels had to touch the ground when the body was dragged.
El collar sigue intacto, así que no será eso. Y huellas. Vale.
That's this green-blue shit under her arm. No idea what it might be, but there is more of it around.
Lo que dice los hombrecillos verdes. Conducto irrelevante para el caso. El otro taco de la señora.
Probably belonged to our victim. Let's try to find other clues.
Nada relevante. Y el...
Custom extended wheelbase. Have you seen a vehicle like this around?
Nah. But that narrows it down significantly. Good catch, Robo.
¿Por aquí una cosita más? No. Todo lo que tiene que ver tiene que estar aquí. ¿Sangre? Grupo sanguíneo AB negativo. A ver si este me sale. A ver si este sale algo.
I can help you find the guy who dumped the body here. I saw him, but you must accept the truth.
Tell me what you know.
It's as simple as it gets. Aliens did it.
Aliens?
I've been investigating them for years. They send rats to spy on me. They don't want me to show you this list. It's a list of aliens living in Detroit. All 37,617 of them. The murderer included.
Most likely a van with a custom extended wheelbase. Does your list contain any information on such a vehicle?
Jackpot! I've got a guy with a van that matches your description. I don't know his ID, but I know where you can find him. A film set near the courthouse. They're shooting a TV commercial and it's run by aliens, so it all makes sense. Casey must have
Iban con los
discovered
disfraces
something
de
there,
alienígenas,
and they got
seguro.
her. That must have
Quien dejó el
been what's
cuerpo
happened.
usó el traje de alienígenas. Háblame de los alienígenas.
Why do you think that aliens are involved?
I saw the guy who dumped the body here. I saw his skin. It was green and glowing like those toy dinosaurs that children play with and years later develop serious diseases from.
Háblame el set de grabación.
Why do you think that aliens run the set?
Who do you think runs the advertising business? They're stuffing commercials with subliminal messages. They use additional film frames with
Esto me la
fans
pela,
to
esto
make
es,
us
esto es
obey.
paranoia suya, da igual.
Don't you know what happens to those who watch TV?
¿Y sentido tiene turista?
What is the purpose of your list?
It's my tool to spread the truth. I update it every month and add it to my newsletter. You should read it. It's free. You'll find out some stuff that you
Pero la
wouldn't
sube
see
a
on
la
TV.
sube a la red o...
Like what?
Take the moon landing, for example. Didn't happen. Why? Because the moon doesn't exist. First time hearing about it? That's why you need my newsletter.
Vale.
I will verify your statement.
Lo del viaje a la luna te lo
Nevertheless, I
puedes
recommend you
creer o no te lo
consult a
puedes creer, pero que la luna
psychiatrist
está
at the
bien, ¿no? O
earliest
sea, no
possible
sé.
time. Now, the set.
Venga, vamos al set ahora. Es que no sé, o sea... Otra cosa no, pero... Pero lo de la luna me lo creo. O sea, que el aterrizaje a la luna yo pienso que sí. Pienso que existe. Pues puede ser que no, perfectamente. No sé, la primera vez que se puede hacer algo así. Pero... No sé. Eso de que no exista, ahí sí que me permite dudarlo, ¿sabes? Pues será la cosa más lógica. Si no existe, tío, que te salva. O sea, tío, que te ha molestado, que no te... Supongo que ese es la primer graffiti que atrapa después era el segundo.
What is happening here?
They're shooting a TV commercial for Sunblock 5000.
Night does not seem an appropriate time for such practice.
Yeah, they ran into some problems, and it's running later than expected.
I swear, we're staying here until we finish, or you're doing it without me.
Jerry, don't you think you're being unreasonable?
You better find us another understudy so we can get this over with.
Let him in. We don't want to hinder the work of law enforcement.
Qué raro, me dejan pasar. Tiene un rollo Johnny Cage, ¿eh? Me gusta tu estilo. Gafas negras de noche. No se puede ser más raro. No me
I
jodas.
have reason to believe
Encima
that someone
segurata.
from your crew is involved in a
Encima con
crime.
seguridad.
We found a green-blue substance like your sunblock at the crime scene. The suspect was driving a van with a custom extended wheelbase.
We use a lot of different vans, but I would know if
otra
they're the
vez, ¿qué
type
pasa?
you're looking for.
In that case, I
Que
would
yo llevo
like to
gafas
look
de
around.
sol por la noche, dice el pivo. No
Actually,
te las pones, ¿no?
you could be of some use to me, too. I have a problem here, and its name is Jerry. Jerry Jenkins. I need a reason to cancel his contract, and I think you could find one for me.
That does not sound like a task of a police officer.
But it could be, though. I'm sure he's guilty of something.
Depende de cómo
You
me
just
pille, pues
have to
estás
find
loco
out
de la
what it
cabeza,
is.
tío.
I can give you access to anything without a warrant.
Tu propuesta es reprobable. El culpable pagará.
I can make trouble for anyone who deserves it.
I believe that. Dig deep. I bet Mr. Big Shot doesn't have a clear conscience. Start with the computer. There's a list of vehicles allowed to park on set there. But look for something on Jenkins, too.
¿Cómo te están colgando el muerto, cabrón? A ver. El mismo... o sea, viene de aquí. Son las mismas huellas. La sustancia verde. Que coincide con la que se halla en el cuerpo de la víctima. El storyboard. Coño, que este día. El actor principal coincide con la descripción del sospechoso. Ah, que se unta entero y se lleva... Ahí va. Uy, 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 uy. Amigo.
I am looking for...
Look, I'm busy. But you know what? I like your paint job. It would look nice on my new car. Can you leave me your card or something?
Te voy a despeinar a hostias. Te voy a despeinar a hostias. ¿Me puedo pasar por aquí? Sí, vale. Croma. El PC. De Barney a Teresa Robinson. Jefa de set. Jefa de set. Jefa de set. Teresa, me he enterado de que has tenido dificultades trabajando con Jerry. Cuánto lo siento. Te lo ruego, discúlpalo. Está de un humor de perro. Ya sabes lo sensible que son los artistas. Por suerte, llevo siendo su agente tiempo suficiente como para saber lo que sea de ayuda. La compañía de una chica guapa. No te preocupes, yo lo organizaré todo y tú cargas la cuenta del cliente. Y solucionado. De Barney Burke, el agente. Vale. Nicky Troy. Coche que pueda aparcar en el set actualizado. Vale. Y Nicky Troy. Vale, no te preocupes, Tess, yo me ocuparé de todo. Pero es necesario que sepas a la gente que a la gente da miedo trabajar de noche. Igual podrías facilitar más guardaespaldas. Vale. Barney Burke. Me voy a llevar a tu estrella, ya lo siento. Aunque creo que es lo que quería ella. ¿Qué tal?
The evidence I have gathered shows that you are connected to the investigation that I am conducting.
So what?
La prensa podría estar interesada.
If you cooperate, we can go about it quietly. Otherwise, the press might get interested.
Try it! One phone call, they'll turn you off like a faulty fridge. But why would you even bother me? That bitch sent you after me, didn't she? She's looking for a way to screw me over and hide her incompetence. You want to investigate something, then ask her about the guy she hired as the understudy. His face looks like a walking mugshot. On top of that, I bet he's the one who stole my ring.
Yo no hablo de ningún
See what
anillo.
she has to say about him, pal.
Ahora que robaron su anillo a él. Vale, vale, vale. Colega, dime que no fuiste tú. Que quiero encarcelar al
I
otro.
spoke with Jenkins. He mentioned that you hired a criminal. This individual may be the perpetrator I am looking for.
You mean the understudy? Did Jenkins tell you that I hired him? He was the one who recommended him for the job. Don't believe me? Check the camera footage to see what good friends they are.
¿Por qué contratar al suplente?
Why did you hire the understudy?
Jenkins' contract says he will not use sunblock, and none of the professional understudies
Entonces
wanted
es
to do
libre,
it
el
either.
actor es libre.
They all say it's
Es el...
toxic. So I had no choice. Jenkins brought a guy and said he could do the job.
Vale. ¿Y el suplente sabe dónde está?
Where is the understudy now?
I have no idea. And that's the whole point. We can't keep shooting because he's disappeared. I hope the guy's in the hospital or worse, because if he's not, I'll kill him myself. It's a joke, of course.
Tienes sentido del
Understand
humor,
jokes,
tienes
don't
programa por lo menos.
Show me the footage.
Vale, a ver las imágenes.
Check the camera footage.
Todo retro, ¿sabes?
Who are you, pal?
Your agent sent me. Special services. Pussies, man. I've got a place.
Of course, Mr. Jenkins, I'll take...
Take it and get lost. The smell of hard-boiled eggs mixing with this green shit makes me want to puke. Looking at your face doesn't help either.
Hostia, ¿puedo golpear a Jenkins, por favor? ¿De verdad? ¿Puedo pegarle?
You. You mentioned something about special
Hola, Mario.
services.
Only the best in
te leo.
Detroit.
I find that hard to believe.
I've got just the girl for you. Her name's Casey. She's...
No names.
Interesante. Pues F en Resident Evil. Creo que me llevaré el juego normal hasta donde crea, porque no. Es que te has metido tú en un follón. O sea, yo te recomiendo pasártelo en hardcore cuando ya te lo has pasado. Porque ya tienes todas las armas. Que es lo que hice yo.
Your understudy offered you the services of a prostitute. She was likely the prostitute who was killed.
People offer me things all the time, but that doesn't mean I accept every one of them.
Confiesa ya o te reviento. Ocultar información es delito, lo sabes, ¿no? ¿Qué coño? Vamos a amenazarlo.
I have an offer for you. You can confess everything now, or you can get in trouble later.
Have you ever considered becoming a producer? You got a flair for it. You know what? Now that I think about it, why shouldn't I help the law enforcement of this here beautiful city?
Where can I find the understudy?
He works at a gas station nearby. But I don't think that's his main source of income.
I am not done with you yet. Do not leave the city.
Vale. No puedes pasar por ahí, así que te voy a dar toda la jodida vuelta. Nos morimos del asco andando, de verdad. ¿Cuánto dura este juego? Se supone que dura unas... No sé si dura 8 horas. Yo me voy a tomar todo tranquilo. A lo mejor me dura 10 horas, 12 horas, 14. Porque yo quiero hacer todas mis... Me parecen curiosas. Este puntito de investigación siempre está guay. Me gusta. Las pinturitas. Interesante. ¿Puedo entrar? ¡Alto la ley!
Who's there? You have to help me, man. This shit is burning my skin.
Ya.
Sunblock is the least of your worries.
Look, I know why you're here, but I'm innocent. I swear.
You are being detained in connection with the murder of Casey Carmel. If you require medical attention, it will be given to you.
I didn't do it. Jenkins killed her. Jerry Jenkins, the guy from TV.
No.
You have to believe me.
No puede ser.
You will make your statement at the station.
And you'll let Jenkins walk free. He's the one who killed Casey. They met here yesterday.
Casey's body was covered in sunblock. The evidence points to you.
O él solo transporta
I
el
arranged the
cuerpo.
meeting, I admit, but I was gone when this happened. When I came back, she was already dead, and I decided to get rid of the body. Jenkins is the only one who could have done it.
¿Por qué reuniros aquí?
Why would Jenkins be meeting a prostitute here when there is a motel across the street?
His agent got a hold of me and told me that the guy values his privacy. The money was good, and I was able to provide him with a discreet option.
And Jenkins was happy with the arrangement.
He was bitching at first, but when he saw Casey, he stopped being so picky.
Vale, a ver. Sí que es cierto que la descripción de la dificultad decía para gente que ya está experimentada en Resident Evil 4. Ya, eso es una trampa, porque te da la sensación de decir, bueno, te has pasado el Resident Evil 4 original, da igual la dificultad, te la has pasado, ya está familiarizado, lo puedes jugar en eso. Yo directamente siempre, todos los juegos siempre en normal, me da igual la especificación. Si veo que es muy sencillo, pruebo a cambiar la dificultad, si no, no. Pero pensé, no puede ser tan malo, ¿verdad? Me viene muy arriba. A ver, en tu defensa diré que es eso, que yo también pensé lo mismo. Dije, bueno, me pongo en normal y me va a parecer un paseo. No es un paseo, pero tampoco es complicado. Y además pensé que podía cambiarla. Eso es un fallo bastante gordo. ¿Cuál era tu propósito?
Why would Jenkins kill that woman?
I don't know. I wasn't there.
Are you stalling?
She may have mentioned something about wanting to blackmail Jenkins, but I knocked the idea out of her head.
Interesante.
At least I think I did.
Interesante. Se puso chula la tía y cogió y dijo, te voy a denunciar y te voy a hacer tal y chantajear a no ser que me pagues y tal. Y el otro, pues mira. Y la de no pedir ayuda, ¿te la sabes?
Why did you not go to the police?
What would I say? that a famous celebrity killed a street prostitute in the back of my gas station.
Ahí,
That's a bit much even for this city.
ahí tienes
Dumping
razón.
that woman's body in a dumpster seemed like a better idea.
También te
to
digo
me.
que ahí te has metido un buen
It's
fregado.
not my fault that people would rather believe a guy from TV over me.
Verificaré tu declaración.
I will verify your version of events, but you will still suffer the consequences of the actions you have taken.
Hurry up, please! It burns!
Ah, investiga gasolinera, espérate. Vale, a ver. Es evidente que ha sido esta furgoneta. Vale. Si abrimos esto. Y... Vale, están las gafas del tío. ¿Ves como los que llevan gafas de sol negras de noche? No se decía. Gafas que coinciden con el modelo de Jerry Lane. ¿Qué persona lleva las gafas? Después, ¿esto tiene pinta de ser sangre o...? Sangre. Coincide con la de la víctima. Y martillo, pues vida. Coño, engánchalo. Ahora, que no lo he enganchado, no sé por qué. La cara del martillo coincide con las lesiones craneales de la víctima. Escaneo realizado. Tiene toda la pinta, colega. Ya tengo 2 niveles para meter. Ya tengo para desbloquear una habilidad. ¿Más? ¿Investigar más en la gasolina? ¿Qué más? ¿Qué coño? ¿Quieres investigar más? ¿La pared? ¿Qué pasa en la pared? Lente de cámara escondida a la pared. Posible que... Ah, un cuarto oculto. Si eso es verdad, tendría que estar por aquí. Un tío zumbándose a una pilinqui. Hostia, no habrá sido tan estúpido dejar... Sí, ha sido tan estúpido dejar la grabación puesta. ¡No me vas a extorsionar! ¡No me vas a extorsionar, imbécil! ¿Que pagues o no pagas? Eso, tú pagas, vete. No. ¡Pum! Te lo dije. Pues...
So, did you find anything?
According to the
Colega,
evidence,
tenías tú las propias
Jenkins
pruebas.
is guilty
¿Por qué
of
no has
the murder
presentado?
of Casey Carmel.
I told you.
However, you are guilty of concealing a crime and desecration of a corpse. I will call medical assistance. You will be taken in when your condition permits.
Se ha desmayado del susto. Está así, no está así, no, está así. Y no tiene el atado ni nada. Ah, el otro se habrá ido ya. Capaz. Me gusta porque a pesar de parecer que está cada cosa en la punta del mapa, está todo más o menos bien pensado. Me gusta el rollo de este mundo semiabierto que me ponen, la verdad. Mundo pequeñito, fácil de acceder, las misiones son graciosas, están guays. No me va a dejar pasar por aquí, ¿verdad?
I can't let you in, Robo. They're in the middle of a shot.
This cannot wait.
They say that 20 seconds in the California sunshine is too much these days. Ever since we lost the ozone layer.
I have a solution for you if you are looking for some protection against that California sunshine.
The hell?
A stay in Detroit prison. Jerry Jenkins, you are under arrest for the murder of Casey Carmel.
I seen you on TV. You're glitching again. Ah, it hurts. For fuck's sake, it hurts.
Vale. Arrestado. Curtido. A ver. Ayuda a los agentes Curtis y O'Neill a resolver un caso de asesinato. ¿Ya está? ¿Puedo hablar con la jefa a ver si me dice algo?
Well, that's a wrap.
Ah, pues ya está. Pues ya no sé si me queda alguna historia. Me gustaría que me enseñaran las historias aquí, los posibles casos, la verdad. Porque no sé si me queda alguna cosa o no me queda. Sinceramente, o sea, me parece un poco... Esto sí que está un poquillo de aquella manera. Pero bueno,